What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. We keeping things right, keeping things tight without a shadow of a doubt. If it's your first time to the channel, stop hesitating. Hit the subscribe button for me. For your daily dose of news and commentary with your boy with a twist. It's going to change your life. Believe me on this. Today's video. But they got rioting in Philly. And what did the Philly Council do? They ban tear gas, pepper spray, and rubber bullets. Let's jump into this. Alright, article right here from the Blaze. Amid rioting and violence, Philly City Council actually passes ban on cops using tear gas, pepper spray, and rubber bullets. Come on, man. What are they going to do to stop them? I mean, I guess you can still use a baton. I guess you just whoop them to death. I don't know. I mean, bash them up a little bit, but then they'd be like, oh, police brutality. It's like, bud, how am I supposed to get these folks to get out of here? Come, man, we pitiful right now. The world's pitiful. All together. We locking arms in pitifulness, hanging our heads. I mean, it's downright shameful, man. So it said in the middle of the week, marked by rioting, looting, and violence, Philadelphia City Council on Thursday passed a ban on police using non-lethal munitions. It's almost like the city council wants this stuff to just descend. They just want stuff to get tore up. Has anybody been paying attention to any of this? It's just like, yeah, just keep tearing up these businesses and stuff like that. It's all good. It's all good. And don't hurt them. Don't hurt the guys. They're just mad. They're just mad. You know, as we just keep descending further and further and further into not only dead as a nation, but just destruction as an overall nation, and just destroying ourselves from within. Man, it's obvious that somebody's got their fingers implanted into this stuff and just allowing it to go awry. If you can't see it now, then I can't help you to see it, okay? I have nothing else for you. And I'm trying, people. I'm trying. I'm putting myself out there. I mean, live on camera, letting y'all know what the deal is. But of course, tear gas, pepper spray, and rubber bullets on protesters and demonstrators, you can't use them because it's just too harsh. Demonstrators, protesters. Yeah, I see what they demonstrating. Tearing shit up. That's what they demonstrating. Man, they all about chaos, dude. And trying to get something for free. I mean, but I don't get it, man. Why would you get rid of that? Now all the cops are left with is the sidearm. Sidearm and I guess a shield and a baton. That's it. So now I got to get up close and personal and potentially hurt somebody for real. And I'm gonna put a real hurting on them when I hit you with a baton now. Or I got to pull my sidearm out. You know what I'm saying? So of course the council members, they're praising the ban. They're like, oh man, this is the best thing ever. My God, why didn't we think about this earlier? So it said the ban passes at a time of demonstrations and unrest after the police shooting of Walter Wallace Jr. and days before an election where demonstrations are expected regardless of the result. Now hold on a second. Here's what I ain't got on that. Demonstrations are expected regardless of result. Now I want to know how many Trump demonstrations have been out there and folks been getting shot up, business been getting looted, you know, folks getting whooped in the street. I want to know. The Trump demonstrations, their little rallies get together, but every time it's a BLM, Antifa or something, stuff getting tore up. So what are you talking about regardless of the result? I mean, it's been shown that the folks who support Trump, that they ain't going out there tearing nothing up. So what are you talking about? Who are you fooling? You ain't fooling me. You might be fooling somebody else, but hey, I ain't falling for the bait. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you want to catch a rat, don't put the cheese on it. You put some peanut butter on it. You know why you put peanut butter on that trap? Because they got to get up in there and they got to nibble on. They got to get on the actual mechanism a little bit harder. And I mean, just like that, bud. And I ain't gonna get caught in it. I see it. I see a trap. I ain't falling for it. But what's it? Council member Helen Jim said such a ban would help reestablish trust between the public and law enforcement. Does law enforcement still have a gun on them? Some trust, man. If you're not running up to them trying to stab them, if you're not pulling your piece out, if you're not reaching all up in your car when they say, man, don't go back in the car, then you ain't got to worry about getting shot up, man. Will it happen occasionally? Of course it will. Somebody make a bad decision. But man, you don't need to compound a bad decision with an even shittier decision by by running up to a police with a blade trying to give them a little puncture. Just trying to show them what's good. Bo, this stuff don't work like that. Man, folks gonna try to protect themselves, man. So it says residential neighborhoods are not war zones. I couldn't tell. Demonstrators are not enemy combatants. I couldn't tell. I can't tell. I mean, when they busting up windows, busting business, burning stuff to the ground, causing not millions but billions of dollars in damage. I mean, they don't look like war zones to you. They don't look like combative nature. I mean, I'm just trying to figure this thing out. I just want to know. I want the information, Miss Helen Jim. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can spin it however you want to, but this is just flat out stupid. I mean, this is all there is to it. But you can't have folk just running around tearing up stuff when they feel like it. When they feel like, oh man, I'm feeling some type of way today, so I'm gonna go up in here, I'm gonna whoop me a few folks, I'm gonna steal me a TV, I'm gonna bust out a window, I'm gonna tell the folks at Chick-fil-A to drop me 2 sandwiches and 2 waffle fries and I don't wanna pay for it. And if you tell me I need to pay for it, I'll come back there and I'll whoop you too. I mean, no man, it ain't like that. Come on now. It don't need to be like that, but I guess that's the way we're moving to. If you don't like something, just start tearing stuff up. Start whooping people. Just be like, hey man, they offended me, so they offended my honor. So I'm whooping them. And I'm taking what's rightfully mine. No, man. Bo, we just too far out there, man. It says right here, this is the first step in working with our communities to build a new model for public safety that is driven by their needs and their vision for the future. Man, some people need to stop with these statements, man, because they all BS. They written by somebody else, and I ain't trying to hear them, man. Don't nobody spit the straight truth. You see, you got to come with all this fabrication. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody come with the straight heat, they're like, oh man, censor that person. I ain't wanting to hear that. That's misinformation. Stop, bud. So it said, the city council said Philadelphia would be the largest American city to enact such a ban. The station said it's awaiting word from Mayor Jim Kenney's office to see if he'll sign the bill. Jim Kenney, or Jim Kenney, not Kennedy's. Jim Kenney, Bo, don't sign that bill. Man, you need to be like, no, no, no. Bud, I can't have it, man. I want to see some type of city left. Dang, but Philadelphia, well, it was the Eagles, they won't even be able to go to the stadium and play. Folk out there acting a fool out there. So, Roosevelt Poplar, Vice President of Fraternal Order of Police, told WPVI the whole point of less lethal force for crowd control is to keep the public as safe as possible during potential dangerous situations. Exactly. So it's to keep from having to go to your firearm, to your sidearm, the Glock, and start having to just put bullets in folks. I mean, we're trying to keep y'all at least out of the out of a straight up a firefight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, because once the bullets start flying, Bo, that's something else going on there. Hey, anybody can get hit up out there. So it said you're basically taking away away non-lethal munitions, and you're leaving them with only one tool, and that's a deadly weapon tool, which is a gun. And there it is. Well, I guess a baton too. But I don't know if you crack them in the right spot, Bo, you lay them out. And look, bud, they say right here why they didn't use tasers. Man, let's say he used a taser and they hit him with the taser and they hit him and it caused him to have a heart attack. Folks would be crying the same damn blues out there. That's it. They'd be crying the same blues. You know what I'm saying? And dude, you hitting some of these folks with tasers, man, if they own that stuff, if they mentally unstable, man, sometimes a taser don't even affect them. And then you get stabbed up for your troubles, okay? I mean, that's just all there is to it. You get shot for your troubles. I mean, dang, bud. I mean, man, if you want to protect yourself from the police, stop with the criminal activities. If they ain't got to get called out there on you, then your likelihood of getting shot by them is minuscule. I mean, but unless you just get caught up you just walked out of the wrong place at the wrong time when they in a firefight, which if you hear guns going off, you need to get as low as you can get. If you can get up inside the earth, you need to get that low. So, I mean, they need to stop with the tasers. And they said that most officers don't carry the tasers. Man, they are in Philly, but they ain't got time to be tasing nobody. Look, Bo, and if you if you coming around, you acting a fool, man, you getting shot today. This is all there is to it. Now, they don't want the city council to. The city council don't want the police to use any non-lethal munitions. But look at this. The police find a van loaded with explosives in Philadelphia. I mean, explosives, bud. I mean, what's the deal there? I mean, they had to straight up send the bomb squad out there. So hold on a second. So that's what I'm talking about. So the Philadelphia police don't use any non-lethal munitions, but you see, if you're a demonstrator, use as much lethal force as possible. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, if you got a bomb, sticks of dynamite, look at this. They got sticks of dynamite in that joint. I mean, what's the deal, bud? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I mean, they'll roll up in there with their dynamite, blow you and your whole world into smithereens, and they'd be like, "Oh, we don't hit them with no rubber bullet, man. They're just mad today." No, bud. They might get hit with a regular bullet if they ain't careful. They out here rolling out with a dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me tell you something about a regular bullet. That thing will pierce the skin. It'll take you out. Rubber bullet just make you have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? It's make your day a little bad, bruise you up a little bit. You'll be incapacitated for a few hours at least. You'll feel it for a few days. That regular gunshot, yeah, you'll feel it a while. So, in closing on this, man, you see this right here. It's just more and more apparent that these city councils, these mayors, these governors, they want this type of stuff to happen. I don't see any other way for it. But this type of stuff just won't happen before this. All of a sudden, they get election year. You know, the COVID-19 started cooling down, and the BLM riots had kicked up right afterwards. And then now we're back in COVID-19 again with cases, of course. But but beyond that, but now we getting hit on two fronts. You got some cases, and you got rioting and looting and acting a fool. Folks having to board up their business, all kind of crazy stuff. So, and the city councils, but they ain't gonna be there to help you. They ain't gonna be there to help you. They'll let you fade off into oblivion. Hey, if the demonstrators whoop you, take your life out there, so be it. You laid your life down for Philly, for the Philly cheesesteaks. I mean, that's what you laid your life down for, a cheesesteak out here. So I mean, it's getting rough, bro. It's getting rough, and hey, it just sounds like they just want to move just deadly force only. I mean, that's what it looks like. I mean, how else am I gonna get them out of here? I mean, a bullet to make somebody scatter quick. That's all I know. So let me know what y'all think about in the comment section below. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.